So as I speak, my words, where are you? Have you come out here somewhere? Your awareness, your attention, and therefore your energy. Are you giving me all your energy? Have you become unconscious, unaware, and you're listening to what I have to say? I would, as a generalization, I would say that's what we tend to do. Whatever the focus is in any particular moment, whether it be the telly, the sunrise, somebody speaking, in whatever circumstances, we tend to go out to them, which is very disempowering because we lose awareness of ourselves. So as I continue to speak, how about if you just come back in to you? Lots of different ways you can do that. So for example, just being aware of your breathing. And as I keep talking, doesn't mean you can't hear me, does it? You can still hear what I have to say. At the same time, an awareness of what's going on in you. How do you feel? How are you feeling about what I'm saying? Is there a feeling in the body with regard to that? What are your thoughts with regard to what I'm saying or the circumstances of this moment? Your thoughts are perhaps reined in just at the moment because you've become more self-aware. But how often are we somewhere and we're thinking somewhere else? How often does somebody talk to us and we start thinking about something else? How often do we talk to somebody and notice their eyes glaze over as they go? So we can bring this self-awareness to all of life. So as perhaps still working with your breathing if you wish, or in another way, you can be aware of your feet or your hands. You can kind of just be aware of being within, looking out, listening, hearing what I'm saying from inside you. I don't actually make any sound until it enters your head. It's just vibration, and the ears and all that stuff makes it into sounds that we understand. So there isn't actually any noise anyway, but still we go out. So in that awareness, so perhaps aware of your breathing or of observing from within, perhaps aware of any tension, any other feelings. There's no right or wrong. What's it like in a broader sense to be aware of the outer world from within yourself? Not really asking for an answer, just for you to look within you. It's a great test for me, the speaker, because I know there's a pattern of going out, what are they thinking about this? And if I've just come back in, there's a much freer flow of expression, as well as an awareness of a bit of anxiety about how this will be received. How will I be received? And that's quite common. A lot of our anxiety tends to be around our relationship with people. because a lot of the pains that we carry from the past are the consequence of our relationship with people. Often beginning when we were utterly helpless in those relationships. So just breathing in, aware of whatever you're aware of from within yourself. Maybe there's some stillness amongst whatever else you're aware of. Maybe some space in there. Some peace, maybe. Even though you're listening, even though there might be a mental commentary with regard to what you're hearing, and that awareness, perhaps there's something a bit more. We are so conditioned to go out. We're so conditioned to be absent. It takes a bit of effort for most of us to turn things around and become increasingly present, increasingly aware of our relationship with out there from in here. Excuse me. That's so empowering to do that. It's empowering because however I am reacting in that moment, my awareness of it very often dissolves that reaction. The reaction being a product of what we're still holding on to from the past. And if it doesn't dissolve it, at least we stop feeding it. As we become aware of it, that expression from the past is able to move. As an energy, it's able to move. And in that movement, we let it go. We become free of it. Very often there's something to follow. And we can become aware of that. And we let go, and we let go. And we become free of the past. And our perception of the present becomes increasingly clear. Today's practice is about an awareness of energy as it is within ourselves. The principal energy centers within the body are referred to as the chakras, and they have different qualities. And there's a lot of information out there about the chakras if you wish to find out for yourselves, but the practice this morning, what we're going to do, is we're just going to tune into those within ourselves and experience them for ourselves. And today, and a lot of this retreat has been about becoming aware of other aspects of reality, helping us to let go of our belief that physical reality is all there is and that's who we are. So, sitting comfortably,